welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, definitely hit that subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm obviously in a different location. If you guys haven't been following along, we just bought our first house. Prior to this, we were living in an apartment. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and now we just bought a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. So a lot bigger than our apartment, so you guys are going to be able to see that. When we first moved into the apartment, we didn't really get a chance to do like an empty house or an empty apartment tour. So now that we have like a week between moving out of the apartment and moving into here, I really wanted to do kind of like an empty house tour, show you guys around what it looks like, bare bones. But yeah, we're super excited. So this is our front door. There is a little bit of like a glass window, which I don't love in a front door just because I don't like the idea of people being able to look in if I don't want them to, and I don't like the way that curtains look on a door, so that's just, it's going to be left for now. It's not a huge deal, it's not like a deal breaker or anything, but something that eventually will be changed, but it's nothing that needs to be changed now. And then we just have our lock. This one is to the indoors, and then there's also an outdoor light, so that's pretty nice. And then when you walk in, you're immediately in the living room. So this living room is huge compared to our apartment. I will have our apartment living room tour linked below so you guys can kind of see the comparison. But it is a very nice, long, but narrow kind of living room. So we did have to turn the couch a certain way. It wouldn't fit long ways without like hitting the bar area. But other than that, it is just such a beautiful room because there are 3 huge windows and it lets in a ton of light. On this side of the living room, we are keeping the TV stand and mounting the TV over there. Right next to the doors can still swing wide open, so there's no like hitting of the door in the entertainment center, which is nice. And then we also have the dining room where there's a chandelier. I don't think we're going to keep that one forever, but for now it's okay. I do want to eventually switch it out with something a little bit more glam. So in the hallway right next to the dining room is actually where the master bedroom and the utility room is, and also the access to the backyard. So I will show you guys all that in a minute, but that's where our room is. And now we're in the kitchen, which is marble tile brick, and I am absolutely in love with this kitchen. It is all white. I love the handle, so I don't really need to change anything out yet. It's brand new appliances, so it came in a set from Frigidaire, which came with the house, which is super awesome. The cabinets are soft close. The light switch actually goes over the sink, so there's 2 right there. And then on the other side, there is a switch to the entire kitchen, so everything can be lit up, and it's very bright. So at night, it kind of feels like it's still daytime if you have the kitchen light on, which is nice. I also have a detachable faucet head, which is super awesome because of the apartment. Our sink was so tiny that you could not wash the sink without using like a cup or something, and at the end of the day it was too much of a hassle to even do that. So we are super happy. We also have this very nice window to look out to the backyard so that when Maddie's playing I can do the dishes or whatever, which is super awesome. And then we also have this dishwasher, which is brand new, so it's just very clean and I love it. I really like how the utensil rack is on the side because at the old apartment, the utensil area was in the middle of the bottom row, which made no sense to put like pots and pans. Also, our microwave is a hood microwave, so there is a fan and a light, and it's much bigger than the one that we used to have. So really happy about that. Cabinet right next to it is actually our baking cabinet. There are 2 smaller cabinets like you see up there. That one's the smaller version, and then there's a bigger version where the fridge is because it goes further back, so that's nice for extra storage. That cabinet that I just opened, it goes all the way to the wall, so it's a huge cabinet. It looks small, but there's like space towards the back. This is where we keep Maddie's bowls, and then our bowls, there's the one with the 2 cabinets. So yeah, this kitchen is just very nice. There is a nice big fridge and freezer. We never had this before, and we go to Sam's Club, so when we're there we stock up on like meats and frozen stuff, so very nice to have that wide open area. We also have a water and ice maker, so we've never had that, and we're pretty excited for it. And then also we have our bar area, which is super just nice to have. We got bar stools from Amazon. When I'm filming this, we've already been here for over 2 months, so it's just been super nice. I don't even know why I keep saying that, but I love this kitchen. There's also a little bit of pantry space, which at the apartment we had a ton of pantry space, and here it is kind of a downgrade, but at the same time the kitchen is bigger, so I kind of think, hey, it's okay for a little bit of a downgrade. That cabinet is going to be used for spices because it is such like a weird, awkward shape and size, so it has worked out perfectly for that. And then this is the hallway to the master bedroom and the utility room. So here's the master. And inside, this bedroom is bigger than the one that we had at the apartment. However, there is no master bath, which is fine. We can always add it on later on if we want. But here is the closet, which is smaller than the one that we had at the apartment, but again, we didn't have a lot of clothes together, so it doesn't even matter. And we did buy a new dresser from IKEA, so that gives us a lot more drawer space. There is a little closet area in our utility room that I put like extra laundry stuff and just like plastic bags from grocery stores and just random supplies in there. And then we have the rest of the room. This room is probably the oldest looking room in the house. It still has like the original wall, which you guys can tell is pretty outdated. Eventually we do plan on insulating this room, and maybe we can put concrete instead of whatever that is. I don't know, but they also left this like utility shelf that we were originally going to take down, but now I think it's just good for storage until we decide what exactly we want this room to look like, and once we have the budget to change it. But for now, it is nice just to have that extra huge bit of storage. That's the door to the outside, and that's where the washer goes, and on the other side is where the dryer goes. They had to fix some electricity issues, which weren't huge. They just needed to like label the box, and some of the wiring was chewed through from like mice or something. So they did fix that. We also have litter, which these are like litter trays for our automatic litter box, which our cat loves because it's always clean, and we love it because we don't have to clean it. So I definitely highly recommend it. But yeah, opening the backyard. We have a decent sized backyard. When I showed this, we hadn't had it mowed yet. We were mowing it the week after when we actually moved in. But this shed right here that you guys are seeing is actually going to be turned into Maddie's play house. We're going to add flooring to it. We're going to take like the work benches off because we're not using it as a work shed. But then we're gonna like paint it and make it girly and stuff, so that'll be a lot of fun for her. There is also another metal shelf right next to it, and that shelf shed, and so that will be used for like storage for the backyard and whatever. But yeah, so that is basically everything. Our plans for the backyard: we plan to have a patio, and we also plan on doing a couple of different furnitures for out there, and we eventually would like a nice pool, not a underground one or anything, but just like above ground would be fine. There's also a window shade that I just showed you. So right next to where we had the TV stand is another hallway, and that's where Maddie's bedroom is. She is on the right hand side and our office is on the left hand. That is where the AC closet is, so there's that. There's also a thermostat, which we actually upgraded to a security system, so it also came with a Google Nest, so we can control the temperature from our phone, which is awesome. That was like the standard one that came with the AC unit. But this is Maddie's room, and she has 2 windows, another ceiling fan. Also, the master bedroom had a ceiling fan. And then her closet is smaller, for sure, than the one that she had at the apartment, because she had a walk-in, and that's where we would store everything. But now we have a utility room for that, which is awesome. But yeah, her room is definitely smaller here than at the apartment. However, it still works because she doesn't have that much stuff, and if she does, it's all like stored away in a cubby and everything, so we don't have to worry too much about that kind of stuff. But anyways, walking out, we do have the bathroom, which I'll show you in a minute, and right next to that is the office, which we decided that room to be the office because it is the smallest bedroom of the house. And then in here we do have the closet, which we ended up getting a cubicle from IKEA. I think it was a 9 cube. So it was pretty nice. However, I really wanted to get shelves, but shelving was just too expensive when we first moved in, so I just dealt with the cube, which was I think like $50. It was super cheap. But here's the bathroom, which again is marble brick, and I'm in love with it. It's a little glossier than the one that was out in the kitchen, so I don't know, it's so beautiful. I love how they did the accent tile up above with that blue color. That looked really nice. The only thing that was weird about this bathroom is that the toilet did not come with a toilet cover, so we need to get one, like a toilet seat cover or lid, whatever you want to call it. We need that. And then also the cabinet that's right next to my head, it only came with one like cabinet cover thing, and the other one is just blank, so I don't understand why they did that, because it was obvious that there used to be another cabinet there. But then we also have like 3 different towel racks in the bathroom, so that's pretty handy to have. There's one for like a face towel, a hand towel, and one for the just towel to like wipe your eyes when you're in the shower or whatever. And then we also have a medicine cabinet, and the bathroom is pretty small, so we couldn't add like a bigger vanity if we wanted to or anything like that, which kind of sucks, but oh well. We're not planning on staying here forever. We do see ourselves here for the next 5 to 10 years, so that's nice. But other than that, I love the flooring again. It's just a beautiful bathroom, and when we go over to the office, which is again right next to the bathroom, which is where I'm sitting right now, there's Jacob on his phone because he saw that I was filming a video. So over there is where Jacob's computer is. It's at a corner desk that we got from IKEA, and then on the opposite side of the wall is where I keep my desk. It's another corner desk, but then it also has like a longer piece, which I'll show you guys like an updated house tour probably next month, but we do have a view of the backyard, which is super nice. We ended up getting rid of that palm tree because it was so close to the roof that it did end up being like a hazard to the tiles on the roof, so we got rid of that, and now we can see the backyard fully. And then on the side of the house, we live on a corner lot, so we have a ton of land, not just including the backyard, which is nice. It's a ton of like parking area, so we love this place. There's Jacob again. But yeah, so this is what the house looks like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. The funny thing is, like, as I was coming out here, I just saw somebody drive by and take a picture of this house because there's still like a sale sign out there. It doesn't say for sale anymore, but it still like shows the real estate company that they sold the house with. So I'm sure she was taking a picture to like tell her friends to go buy it or something. But they can't. It's our house now. That's exciting. But anyways, we do have just a lot of stuff that we love about this house. There's also a couple things that do need to change and will be happening over time, but it's not a big deal right now. So we're just super excited to actually have a home instead of just an apartment now. So that's pretty great. We just have to figure it out with the electric company now, and once that's all set, because it's not under our name right now, and we might have to pay 2 bills until March 29th, which will suck, but it'll be fine. Either way, it's a beautiful home, 3 bedrooms, which we've never had, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will definitely be updating you all on any upcoming projects that we do with the house. Right now, we have to go and get Maddie really soon. She is at Jacob's mom's house, so we have to go there within the next hour or 2 to pick her up, and then we gotta go to Target because it'll be time to get some stuff for the house. We also have to go to Home Depot to change locks here because I don't want random people coming in, so that's gonna happen happen. We're gonna need a lawnmower. I don't know if we're getting that today or not, but that's something that we're gonna need. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.